खबर से तहकीक तक।
Assalamualaikum everyone. This is your host Ayesha Arif and you are watching A Way Forward from Problems to Solutions. Before starting today's program, let me tell you a short story. Once there was a poor lady who used to work for a very rich person. One day, she came to know that her employer's daughter is getting married. She decided to give her one gift, but she wasn't having the money. So she requested for her next month's salary in advance. Her employer didn't even bother to ask the reason behind that request and gave her the money. She took that money and went to one of the very expensive shops of the city. Once she entered in the shop, the shopkeeper observed her dressing and he definitely looked down upon her because she wasn't wearing anything expensive. She was in a very rough condition. Initially, the shopkeeper decided to kick her out of the shop, but when the ladies asked to show her the most expensive dress of the shop, the shopkeeper was shocked. He asked her whether she could afford it. She told the shopkeeper that her employer's daughter is getting married and she wanted to gift her something. This was a shock for the shopkeeper. He wasn't expecting that answer. He asked her again whether she was able to afford it. She said yes. The shopkeeper showed her one dress. She liked it and she asked him to pack it. He asked her again whether she was able to afford it because the shopkeeper was definitely thinking that she was joking. The maid said yes. She told him that she wanted to gift it. He packed that dress, gave that dress to the maid, and the maid took that dress to her home. She gifted that dress to her employer's daughter on her wedding day. After a few months, that maid, that lady, her daughter was supposed to get married. When the employer came to know about it, she decided to gift her something because it's very natural for the employers to give something as an aid or as a helping hand to their employees whenever they are having any kind of ceremony at their home. The employer went to one of the shops of the city and she asked the shopkeeper to show her the cheapest dress because her maid's daughter was getting married. The shopkeeper packed one of the cheapest dress from his shop. The employer took it and gifted that dress to her maid's daughter on her wedding day. You must be thinking why I'm telling you this story. I'll tell you the reason after this short break.
News, खबर से तहकीक तक।
Welcome back everyone. A bustling city skyline fades into view, showcasing a stark contrast between towering buildings and dilapidated neighborhood. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be having a discussion about our country where opportunity and privilege often collide with inequality and discrimination. As we delve into this topic, we need to shed light on this issue that many individuals face this harsh reality of not having all the resources they deserve. For example, education. When we compare the privileged schools with common schools, we can see a stark difference, stark contrast. For instance, resources, technology, loaded libraries with advanced books, with the modern writers. Just think for once, are the normal schools having these facilities? No, I haven't seen any such school which is considered to be a normal school, not the privileged one. That school is having any kind of resource which is equal to those resources which are present in privileged schools, the schools of the elite class. We expect a normal student from a normal school, normal street school, to showcase same abilities, same talents, just like those who are studying in big schools which are taking hefty fee. I request from the government to break this barrier, to shorten the distance between these elite schools and the normal schools. For the past 75 years, we've been observing the government schools of our country and we haven't seen any progress. Governments come, complete their tenure and then go. They make promises to make improvements in the school, to make improvements in the education system, but we are still observing the same things. We are still observing the same desks, same broken chairs, same old walls. There are very rare schools, very rare government schools which are actually equipped with some of the resources, not the complete ones. Why? I am requesting the government to think about it. Our kids are very talented. They can do wonders if provided with great resources, with complete resources, modern technologies. They've got brains and we've got resources. If we can provide them with the resources, they can take the Pakistan to the next level of progress. But we need to think about it first. We need to take steps. Similarly, I would like to request the rich people to support, to help the poor ones. If a rich person is having a maid at his home and that maid is having kids who are school going, that rich person can bear the educational expenses of that maid's kids. It's not difficult for that rich person. It's not difficult for that person to just pay the fee or provide with the basic needs so that that kid can also actually do wonders, study and grow. At the end, I would like to say that by breaking the chains of poverty and discrimination, we can empower our kids. We can make them bold. We can make them fearless. Through education, they can do wonders. They can grow. They can make progress. They can work for our country. We need them. So please support them. Please support them. Please reduce the barrier of these resources which are only provided to big schools, to the privileged ones, to the schools of the elite class. Those resources should also be in the normal schools. So the kids who can't afford the fee of big schools, the schools of elite class, can also take the advantage from those resources and showcase their talent. I'll see you in the next program with a new topic. Keep watching A Way Forward from Problems to Solution. This is your host Ayesha Arif. Allah Hafiz.
12 न्यूज़, खबर से तहकीक तक।